Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Davis, and this video is going to be a quick video that will show you how to sign in to the Google Classroom for Music and a little bit of instruction on how assignments will work in music class on Google Classroom. So come along with me and let's figure this out together. Okay, so here we are. I've got a student's email open. So what you'll want to do is go to Google and sign in to your school email account. So this is the one that you're given for your Chromebooks that you're assigned from the school. Sign into your school email account. Typically, it's the first letter of your first name followed by your last name at stelizabethgc.org. So that's normally what they are, but you should have been assigned one and assigned a password. So once you sign into that email, you look for an email from me that will say like Amanda Davis, because Amanda's my first name, even though you call me Mrs. Davis, right? And it'll say class invitation. Now this one says training class for video test. Yours will say like first grade music, second grade music, third grade music, fourth grade music, fifth grade music, that kind of thing. So if I click on that email, and then I scroll down a little bit, see how it has a link that says join, okay? You can click on that join, and it should send you straight to the Google Classroom for Music. So let's just wait for that to load real quick. Oh no, and look, sometimes this happens, okay? So hold on just a second. It may be because I'm signed into multiple Google accounts. Sometimes you have to sign out of the Google account that you are signed into and sign into another one. So let's just see if that did the trick. See if it signs into the classroom now. Now it's trying to sign in with a different Google Classroom account. Yeah, I have a million Google Classroom accounts because I have my kids, me, my husband, yeah, all kinds of things here. Okay, let's go on down, moving on down the road. Yes, so it's going to say join class. You're invited to join first grade music, fifth grade music, eighth grade music, and you want to click join. So if you have that trouble, where it pops up and says that the class is not found, make sure that you are signed in, that it's not transitioning to another Google account on the device that you're using. If you're using your parents' computer, or if you have a Gmail account in addition to your school account, it might default to that different account, and you want to make sure that every time it is in your school email account, because that's the only one who has access to this class. So when you come, the home page will be the stream. See how that says stream right there where I'm circling it with the mouse? It will be the stream, and the stream is basically an announcement board. It's like having a cork board in our music classroom where I can put up announcements. You could put up announcements. So the first one I have here is a sample, and it says, hey everyone, comment on this to say hi to everyone and let me know that you're signed into the Google Classroom for music class. So as soon as you get here, you're going to want to say hi, or how's your summer, or I just got back from vacation, whatever. So then you would click on that little paper airplane looking arrow, okay? And you'll see I'm using Gracie Ratchford's email today because she's my niece and she let me use her login so that you could see the student version of this. So the teacher version is really similar, but you don't have quite as many things on yours as I do, and you won't be able to see other people's grades. So here we are, and she has said hi. Now this stream will also have assignments that I have posted. When I post an assignment, it comes up here. When you get close to a due date on homework, you'll have some assignments over here that'll say coming due soon, right? If you have something you'd like to share with the class, maybe you've heard a song or you saw something about a composer on Disney Plus or Netflix or a news show or something, and you want to share it with the class, you can use the stream to do that. You can share something with your class here, and we can all comment on your post. So you feel free to put anything that is school appropriate that you'd like to share with the class in the stream, and that would be great. I'd love to see that. When you are looking for specific assignments to get your music work done for the week, okay? So you go to Classroom. I will post weekly assignments when we are not in the building. So if we get sent home again, like last year, then and we're online only, then I will post weekly assignments for the whole week. It will go up at the beginning of the week, and you'll have the whole week to get the assignment done. In some cases, you'll have longer than a week, depending on what the assignment is. For instance, Composers of the Month, you have the whole month, right? So for your assignments, I will separate them by the week. So see how this says the week of August 13th through August 15th, 2020. That doesn't mean it's due on August 15th. That means that this assignment was assigned during that week. Okay. And then this one says the week of September the 1st through September the 6th. This would be the start of like the September Composer of the Month. These are assignments. There can be multiple assignments underneath that week. But for music class, typically it'll usually be just one thing that you have to do for the week. When I'm using this during the school year, when we are meeting in person, there may not be one for every week because we may do something in class instead, and you may not have an additional assignment. But sometimes we'll use this even when we're meeting in person for me to assign some additional assignments and for you to get used to using Google Classroom in music class, because it was a big adjustment for some of you last year when we got sent home with very little notice. And so I want to make sure that you are comfortable using this format to communicate with me, just in case that ever happens again. You're prepared and you're ready and able to complete those assignments in a timely fashion where it's not difficult for you. So I want to make everything as easy as possible on you. So to help you be able to complete those assignments more easily, some of you adjusted very well to Google Classroom last year and you already know how to do this. Some of you may need a little refresher course because it's been a few months since we've done it. And some of you never quite got the hang of it and had to send in assignments through email the entire time, or your parents sent them to me in another way as well. So I just want to give you a little bit of help so that you can always look back at this video and figure out how to do things if you need some help. Okay, so once you are signed in, you can click on that assignment. Oh, by the way, there's another tab up here at the top that says People. That is just kind of a list of people in the class typically, and the teacher. So for you, it looks like you only have teacher. On my People tab, I have everyone in the class. So here we go. Under classwork, let's push down on this week. Okay, for the week of August 13th through the 15th, you have this assignment. You can also click on that assignment. And it gives you some instructions for the assignment. And any things that I added to the assignment will be down here. You can make comments on the video under the assignment right here. You can send me a private comment if you want over here. And you can add or create work over here. Now, in this case, it says, welcome back to music class. For this assignment, you have two things to do. Number one, watch the video. And number two, send me the answer to the question I ask in the video on Google Classroom. So when you watch the video, you will click on the video. It will load the video for you. Just like this, okay? And you will be able to watch this video. We're spinny, 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 yay. Okay, there I am. And you see that there's a play button right here. So you would just push play.
Hello, and welcome to music class on This Is Day.
But I'm wearing headphones right now, so you can't really hear me right now, probably, on this video, so that you could hear my voice easily and no sounds popped up from my computer. So you'll watch that whole video, And then you'll notice that it created it in another tab. So to go back to the assignment, when you're finished watching the video, you can just click on that other tab to go back to this one. Now I asked you a question in this Welcome to Music video, and that question was, what was your favorite song? So in order to answer that, I can add work over here, and I'm going to do that in this case through Docs. Now you could like do it in other ways, but I'm going to do it in this case through Docs. So Google Docs, and it's creating a Google Doc for this assignment basically. Okay, now I'm going to click on that. And see how when you turn it in, I'll be able to see your name and the name of the assignment. I named this sample music assignment favorite song, okay? And you could say so you would click on the Google Doc, and you could type in my favorite song. Sorry, when things pop up, you just gotta click on it and it'll go away, hopefully. My computer is very slow today. I apologize. Okay, so up here it'll show you that it's saving kind of as you go. It saves it, okay? My favorite song is 10,000 Reasons. That isn't actually my favorite song. I don't really have a favorite song. It's very difficult for me to choose favorite song. But I do like that song. So 10,000 Reasons. Okay, there you go. Now, look up here. See this button that says Turn In. Okay, when I want to turn in my assignment that I've written, then I would click Turn In. And it takes me to the classroom. Oh heavens, see, it's doing it again. It's kicking me out because my default is a different Gmail address than the one that I'm using to do this tutorial. So, no, that's not what I want. So here we are. Okay, so it says turn in your work. It gives you kind of a chance to change your mind if you thought of something else that you needed to type or you forgot to do something. So then you can click Turn In. Okay, and there's always an option, like if you remember something that you forgot to do, you see the instructions again and you're like, oh, you know, this one was really simple, but maybe the instructions are more complicated and you think, oh, I've got to do this, this, and this. And so you can click unsubmit and work on that some more and then resubmit it again. Also, if I send it back to you, let's say you've forgotten something or you haven't done something quite right, and I give you comments on it and say, if you'll resubmit this to me, then you can get the points that you missed on it back again, okay? Because I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to that. So if you didn't do something right the first time, I give you other chances. Typically, if you are doing your work and you're being responsible, you are you're worthy of those chances. So you're doing your work, you're on top of things, and I'm going to give you more than one chance to get things right if you didn't quite get it the first time. So you can always resubmit as well. That will be over here as well. If you have any questions, an assignment is confusing, please send me a private comment asking your questions, and I will step you through it. I will help you out on it. I don't want any of you sitting there for hours trying to figure out music homework because it's not intended to be that difficult. So that's that assignment. Now let's get back over to our other assignment. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. We're going to click out of those tabs so my computer runs a little faster. Okay, and we want to go back to our training class over here. Okay, and we're going to go to classwork to this other week right here, the week of September the 1st through September the 6th, and to the assignment for that week. Again, we have instructions. It says, hey guys, for this assignment, you have 3 things to do. Watch the video, complete the Google slide assignment, and turn in the assignment. Pretty straightforward. So you would click on the video and watch it like we did the other video. Remember, if it kicks you out for some reason, it's probably because there's another Gmail address that is the default on your device that you're using. If you're using a school Chromebook, that's probably not happening. But if you're using your parents' laptop or a desktop computer at your house, that might be a reason why you can't seem to join the class easily. Okay, you can always make a comment on the video or the assignment here. You can ask me questions and make private comments here if you just want to tell me and not the entire class. And when it's time to do your assignment, this is a Google Slides assignment. So we're going to click on the Google Slides assignment. When it's a Google Slides assignment, I've created one for each of you. It's not changing everybody else's when you need to work on it. It's only changing yours. Okay, now that we're on our Google Slides assignment, the first one is just, this is from last May. I just chose one from last year. The Sherman Brothers were our May Composer of the Month, and then that doesn't have any questions on it, right? So that's just an introduction slide. So over here on this side of the computer screen, we see number 2, and we're going to go to that slide. These slides correspond with the Composer of the Month video. Sometimes the answer will be in the top portion of the slide, and sometimes you have to watch the video in order to find the answer, okay? So here we have learning about the Sherman Brothers. The Sherman Brothers are 2 actual brothers, Robert B. Sherman, 1925 to 2012, that's when he lived, and Richard M. Sherman, 1928, and he has not died yet. So how old is Richard M. Sherman now? See, this yellow arrow says click the gray box and type the answer. So if I click that gray box, a blue box with these comes around that gray box. If I double click on that box inside the blue, then I can type an answer. Well, 1928 and 2020. So if I subtract 1928 from 2020, I can find out that Richard M. Sherman is going to turn 92 this year. So maybe 91 or 92. So I would type in depending on when his birthday is. So I could put 91 or 92, right? And so I've typed that into the gray box. If for some reason a blue box does not appear right here, you could add the answer and click the add speaker notes down here at the bottom, or you can create your own text box in the gray box by clicking on this text box and making a box in the gray box. But I have created blue boxes in all of these gray boxes for you to type your answers in. So they should be there unless something went glitchy with Google Classroom and Google Slides. So then after you've put in your answer, you don't have to do anything. You can just come back over here to this side of the page and click on the number 3 slide. And it says, this songwriting duo has written many more songs for movies than any other songwriting team in history. They wrote for many years as staff songwriters for the Walt Disney Corporation. Who hired them to write songs for movies? Was it Steven Spielberg, Walt Disney, George Lucas, or Robert Downey Jr.? Okay, this answer should be obvious, but we again click the gray box to create that blue box, double click the blue box, and we answer. It's B, Walt Disney. So I just have to write a B in there and go on to slide number 4. Slide number 4 says, what is their most played song? Well, up here, it says they also wrote the most played song of all time according to time.com, and that is It's a Small World. So I would click on the gray box to get that blue surrounding. Double click the blue surrounding and type in It's a Small World. Okay? And then I go on to slide number 5. Slide number 5 says, when did they win the National Medal of the Arts? Up here, it actually tells me, it says in the 2008 National Medal of the Arts. So I click in the gray box. That gives me a blue surrounding. I double click again inside that blue surrounding and I would type 2008. Then I'm going to go to slide number 6. Slide number 6 says, type something in the box that you found interesting. Now up here, it gives you an instruction to listen to some of their music. I've created a playlist on YouTube and it has some interviews with them. And so you might click on that Sherman Brothers playlist right here okay? And go to YouTube to see that, or if the link doesn't work, I've just told you that I've created it on my YouTube channel. So I have a YouTube channel, and you can find it by typing in like Amanda Davis or Amanda Davis Music, Amanda Davis Sings, and you'll find my picture on there, and you click on that YouTube channel, and there'll be a playlist for our Composer of the Month. So then we type something in the box that we found interesting. Okay, so click in the gray box. Ooh, this one made it big, didn't it? Let's see. I can't find the text box for the gray, so this is a good time for us to try out something else. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to click on this icon right here. It shows kind of the blue outline box with the little boxes in the corners. It has a T for text, like writing, typing things, right? I click on that, and then I can come down here, and I have this cross thing, and I can create my own blue box. Ta-da! Yay! And then I can type something interesting like, they got along really well and worked, whoops, I made a typo, so I'll go back, and worked as brothers for so long. I have trouble working with my, wait, I'm lots of typos today, with my brother for half an hour. And a smiley face. Whatever you found interesting. Could be that they raised turtles on a farm. Could be that they wrote a song that you like from a show that you like. Whatever you found interesting, type it in the box, right? Okay, so that is the end of this assignment, okay? And once you have completed that assignment, I'm able to see your answers. And I'm looking to see, I think what happens is we go back over here, and it has the turn in button. Yeah, so all of those, if you look up here on this cloud, I can click on that cloud, and it says all changes saved to Drive. Once all of those changes are saved, then you're good. You can go back to your Google Classroom assignment and click Turn In, and I will be able to see that you have turned in your music assignment, and I'll be able to grade it and return the grade to you. I hope that this makes sense. Please let me know if you have any questions about how to use Google Classroom. I will say this, you can, I'm going to go back to this favorite song assignment, okay? And we're going to click View Assignment. I'm going to unsubmit what I turned in before, okay? Let's say that maybe I give you an assignment where I need to see you doing with a picture or a video or something like that, okay? And I want you to add or create your video that you made, okay? So let's say you could have recorded yourself on your parents' phone or use the camera that I'm using right now for you to see my face, like on a Chromebook or a laptop, to video yourself, and you have saved that to your computer or your Chromebook, okay? Once you have saved that, you can click Add or Create. You can go to File, and you can upload something from your actual computer. So if I want to browse my computer and see how I have videos here that I have created for school, and maybe I go to a different thing and I might have pictures. I could choose a picture or a video of myself doing the assignment, and I can add it to the assignment so that Mrs. Davis can see it when I click Turn In. So when you turn that in, so maybe I ask you your favorite song, and you type a little thing saying what your favorite song is, and then maybe you made a video singing your favorite song to me, or maybe instead of typing something, you made a video telling me about your favorite song. Then you could just upload that video, and you don't need both things. You could choose one or the other. Last year we did some songwriting, and I wanted you guys to perform your song for me. And if you could, this is the same way to do that. Also, if you have uploaded it to your drive, let's say that you recorded it on your phone and you uploaded it to your Google Drive, you can do the same thing here. You can click Add or Create from your Google Drive. Let's try this one, maybe. Good. Now it's uploading that. So you could upload a video from your Google Drive as well, or a picture, a Google Doc, something like that that you have in your drive. You can upload that and then turn in as well, and you'd be able to turn in. Again, you don't need all three things. You can choose one, okay? Typically. I hope this has been helpful and that it helps you be able to use Google Classroom a lot easier. Let me know if you have any questions or things you'd like a video training you on how to do. See you in music class.